Yin and Yang. Once upon a time, on the plains, there was a town named Qi. This was a town of harmony and balance. But in the past decade, something in the town was not all right.
Really? Rains in summer?
My children are all ill because of this strange weather. 1 minute is hot, and another minute is cold. The people of Qi were troubled, and thus it was upon the Department of Forecasting to help them.
Hiroko, sir. I don't know what to tell them. People are asking me whether they should carry the sweater or an umbrella. I don't know what to tell them either. I am waiting for some celestial intervention to help me out.
Little did they know that the celestial interventions were running a little late.
What?
Wake up, Yang. Time to get ready for work. You don't want to be late. It's the Department of Forecasting after all. Meet Yang, a researcher in supernatural studies. She was always interested in concepts that could never be understood or explained. And here is Mr. Yin, the realist, the one who always walked in a straight line and always needed to have all the answers. Just lacked confidence to say the right thing at the right time. This is the Department of Forecasting, right?
Sure. I mean, it is written up there, but maybe, I don't know.
Oh, haha.
So, Miss Yin and Mr. Yang.
Miss Yang, and I guess Mr. Yin?
Huh?
Yeah, my father had this whole idea that yin and yang are not males and females, but they are concepts. I guess he named me Yang to prove that point.
Strangely, my parents are of the same opinion. So, I am Mr. Yin. Right, all right. Let me show you your workstations.
Mr. Hiroko was strangely intrigued with the new joiners, Yin and Yang. He kept a close watch on them all the time. But Yin and Yang created more troubles than solving them. Yang was always outspoken, and she heartily gave an opportunity for Yin to speak.
I know how these things work, and...
But have you considered the aspect of wind or of the temperature?
Yes, if you allow me to speak, I shall.
So my point is that... That was not it, surprisingly. Yin and Yang had general problems getting along in office.
My coffee was right here. Oh, I saw Miss Yang loitering around here. Maybe she took it. You know how she is.
Someone sent an email calling me a tantrum thrower? Must be Mr. Yin. We have all seen him getting uncomfortable around you. One chilly morning, when Mr. Hiroko entered the office, he saw a strange man waiting for him.
I am from the neighboring village, and I am here to tell you that you are wasting your time. Excuse me? The strange weather of our town is because the Dragon of Harmony is captured. Dragon Shun. You have to get him released. That is the only way to save us all.
All right, I need you.
Excuse me? Whoa! Did you guys see? It is the first time in a week that the snow has stopped.
You both should speak more often.
That's not because we spoke.
We don't have time for that, Yin. I need you to see these reports. Nothing can explain the weather. But there is a complaint by a child in the northern hills. He spotted a dragon being taken up the hills. I think the strange man was right.
So a child saw Dragon Shun being taken up on the hills, and now the weather is acting funny. Right. I have work to do, Miss Yang.
Yin, please. You believe in getting answers, so answer me. Why is this weather acting funny? Only you know the northern hills. They are treacherous. Please come with me. It took a lot of persuasion, but Yang finally convinced Yin to accompany her on the adventure to the northern hills. They decided to keep this from Mr. Hiroko, and surprisingly, the sun was out that day. Yin and Yang were on their way to the northern hills, though they were not happy about traveling together.
I don't think this is the right way.
Well, too bad, because I know that this is the right way. So come on, chop chop.
I told you that wasn't the right way.
Yeah, fine. I am doing too many things. Seeing the map, carrying all this weight, I need a break. I'm going to fill in some water from a nearby stream.
There cannot be a stream nearby.
Then I will find one.
Wait, what is that?
Yin saw some bushes moving as he stared with fear in his eyes. And there they were, 5 strange beings approaching Yin.
No.
Hi-ya!
Huh?
Ha!
What the hell was that?
They were the mystical creatures called Rimu. They are afraid of a tiger's growl. And they love berries.
Wow, your research in strange things saved my life. Thank you.
Oh, well, you are welcome. The weather was working in favor for Yin and Yang. Surprisingly, as Yin and Yang started their expedition, it was nothing but sunny, like nature wanted them to work on this together. But it was never going to be easy.
Yang!
Yang fell on an open end of a natural tunnel made of thick and dark humans swallowing vines. Help! Help!
No, Miss Yang, listen to me. This is a natural tunnel made of vines. Calm down and let them do their job. You will be thrown out from the other end of the tunnel.
Yang's immediate instinct was to reject the solution and fight for her life. But for the first time in her life, she trusted somebody else's words. She wanted to listen and receive. She stopped moving and closed her eyes. And instantly, she was swallowed and thrown out of the other end. Ugh, that was close. Thank you, Yin. Just as Yang held Yin's hand, there was a loud blast. As they both ran towards the clearing, they saw a volcano. Yang and Yin entered the volcano while holding each other tight.
Wait, the stones are made of ice. Inside the volcano, this is fantastic.
Focus, Yin! Just then, they heard a voice.
Help! Help! Dragon Shun?
Yes, it is I, Yin and Yang. I knew you would come to rescue me. No matter how much he tries to stop.
How did you know? And who was stopping us?
Dragon Ni, the dragon of conflict.
Dragon who? Dragon Knee. Mr. Huroko? Ah, Department of Forecasting. What better place to destroy Key's future than from the place that is supposed to forecast it?
But why are you doing this?
Because the town of Key runs on the power of the Stone of Balance. And he wants it. It is the supermost power in the universe.
Everything was as per plan. The abrupt weather in Key was eroding the ground, and soon it would have damaged enough ground for me to reach the core. The Balance Stone.
Listen to me, Yin and Yang. Your forefathers were the protectors of the stone. That is why you are named Yin and Yang. They knew this day would come, and you will have to come together to stop Ni. The heat is making me weak. You have to work together to defeat him.
Yin and Yang looked at each other and nodded.
I know what to do. I will take Dragon Shun out of the volcano. And you, Yang, use your force on Ni. You are stronger than you think. I trust you.
Yang took a deep breath and ran towards Ni. She then broke a large piece of rock and threw it right under Ni in the molten lava.
Bad aim.
Was it?
What? No!
As soon as Dragon Shun was out of the volcano, he regained his power and blew cold air towards Ni.
And that's what you call a frozen conflict.
So, we just had to work together to restore the balance?
But of course, isn't that what nature is? There is balance in everything. This planet came into being because of the balance of hot and cold. Yin Yang are in everything. In our daily lives, in the nature around us. You both learn to receive, listen, and act and give. That was completely against your nature. That is what restored the balance of nature. Always being outward and always receiving is not good. You have to strike a balance.
The weather had, of course, restored. Dragon Shun took Frozen Ni with him.
Yin and Yang returned to the Department of Forecasting with smiles on their faces, but could tell nobody what they had conquered. The town of Key was happy, and so were Yin and Yang, who were on to other adventures with their new friends.